The young beast girl Fran and her sentient sword she calls Teacher, who is actually a soul from Earth that was reincarnated into that form, finds a mysterious island and an even more unusual set of stairs that leads to another alternate world and must find other people's wishes to be able to return to their own world again. This is the spin-off series Reincarnated as a Sword, Another Wish. The series is set in a time just before Fran reaches her next form. When she and her sentient sword Teacher are out doing quests for the guild, she comes upon an unusual island in a lake that is always shrouded in mist, and within the center of the island is an even stranger building with stairs leading down. Ever the adventurer, Fran descends the stairs and upon hearing a bell sound, finds a golden bell. Since she can feel it's filled with magicite, she breaks it open so that Teacher can become stronger, and that's when everything changes. Teacher is now on display, and Fran is totally distraught that he is not with her and tries to take him back. Since the sword is on exhibit, Fran is quickly arrested and meets up with Amanda, but not the Amanda she knew. This Amanda does not know Fran and all and does not even like children. This is the biggest thing that convinces Fran that they are not in their real world now. In order to get back Teacher, the spirit of the bell that she broke tells her that in order to return to her world, she must get all the fragments of the bell she broke, and these pieces are only obtained by fulfilling other people's wishes. Now Fran must not only get back her sword by becoming the Black Cat Phantom Thief, but she must also figure out how to find and fulfill Amanda's wish. So she starts her journey in another world in order to get to renew all her friends in this reality and make everyone's wishes come true. All this to get back to her own world where she can fulfill her own wish of being able to get her evolution back and finish what she needs to do back in her own reality. Reincarnated as a Sword, Another Wish takes place close to the end of the series Reincarnated as a Sword, but not at the end since the series is still an ongoing one. Other than a few hints at what she evolved into, the series has not gotten to that point in the official English copies yet. But the series is a standalone one with the outcome not really affecting what is or will happen in the main manga series. We just get to see a different spin on some of the characters we have already seen as they put a big what-if spin on some of them, such as Amanda, whose personality is almost a complete 180. You still get a lot of action like the main series, but this one throws in a few weird situations at us, like Fran becoming an idol among other things. It'll be interesting if, within the main story, they ever make reference to some of the experiences she had in the spin-off realm. Reincarnated as a Sword, Another Wish ran from June 2020 to January of 2023, so the series takes place between the release of volumes 7 and 8 and the Japanese release of Reincarnated as a Sword. The series consists of 6 volumes with 32 chapters and is complete in both the original Japanese and English hard copy forms as well. Since they only did one season of Reincarnated as a Sword, I doubt they will ever do this as an anime adaptation until at least they get to the point of the story where the series would spin off. Reincarnated as a Sword, Another Wish is a fun what-if series if you are a fan of the original Reincarnated as a Sword and need something to read while you wait for the next volume to drop. Another complete series that you don't have to wait for volumes to come out is the post-apocalyptic food series Crazy Food Truck, and you can find out more about that here. That's all for another good spin-off manga series that a lot of people don't know exists. To find out more of these hidden gems, look at all the series that I've found for you in one of my many playlists for isekai, ecchi, and even a few manga dubs that I put together. Thanks again. Bye.